Ochina. I think so that is the game I started Ochina games, you know. Look, I love Ruud van Nistelrooy. Rich, as an interim coach, Nejumano, why I in year pa. But I was analyzing the games now, Abono. Rich, only so I lucky pa. Obey interim coach, you know, all the games were about Old Trafford.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the fourth game, another Old Trafford game. It's Obey the one to coin that one away. No, Rich. Didn't you ultimately find yourself and say when Manchester were bad under Eric Ten Hag, both home and away, they were bad. And Obey, he has done a very, very good job. Almost our game when we can hear, he's on the interim. Because he is going international break nearby. There's a new boss called Amarona. Waba Abese Jumedianum Edi Amano. Now, what an interesting story, Rich. Baby, I was starting feeling a 1 year. Obey interim boss. The first match was in the Carabao Cup against Leicester. Oh, yeah, do money meet. Yes, say goodbye to him as the boss, and also so Rich. Obey Premier League game against Tima, your friend, Leicester City. Oh, and let me tell Leicester coach, you know. Well, mommy in Grand Shabia said no more best Rich. That no. I think that Manchester United with this team should be able to beat Tima.
Chelsea, Yemra.
But so answer na Chelsea there no. And then he said who would be Premier League in Coma. Don't forget Nottingham Forest, Rich. I'm not that third. And that is the truth of the matter. Rich, Nuno Espirito, super job. Last time we was had the way. Obeso team net team that 17th. And on the team number be that third. And Rich, look, share some video we power. Time as last weekend next starting. Now Nottingham Forest that 7th. Your boy weekend new year, no almost free 7th, about 3rd. That is the kind of flip. And on new year, only the player Chris Wood. As I the awards, Nasa also player of the month, manager of the month for those two teams, Rich, I think say Newcastle can be a very, very tricky game for Nottingham Forest. But I say, oh, person who could see the game we can win. I think it should be an over 1.5 game. Nottingham Forest against Tima. Your friend Newcastle. The last one, few minutes be now the Abefie. At the Stamford Bridge, Rich. Arsenal Eko no makwa koshia Tima. Your friend Chelsea. Now, say be able say game where tight, you need to come back to the league table, Rich. 18 points. Chelsea were 2 goals better than Arsenal. So over goal difference now. Inti area so 18 points. Rich, Mikel Arteta say Omo Champions League ni buy ebedu England no. Omo ko fie buy no. The first time I call training grounds owura dressing room wana. O she the players nanim ni enkomo mu ni need na. O say the players no amana nya atenka bi say sabo yo mba beboy akom di omu so mkwako Chelsea was Stamford Bridge than any game this season o mabo. That is according to Orefeni Mikel Arteta. And when Timmy Amaye any team news are clear on Declan Rice or say on Timmy nkanisisi ai so obebo anaso ombo omo so nya broken toe or say na doctors for na juma. But when you say, "Oh, meeting me and now training and then they can assess him." And I'm saying about Odegaard no more can say every player be on the squad in the movie. Every team has started game which Odegaard is set to start our sad game with him. Look, me say Chelsea any Enzo Maresca they rich. They've done a very, very good job. And Uchi Mutaya, he is getting back gradually. Chelsea to where Omo belong. Meaning say in the Conference League, Chelsea are registered Kopama. But wait, this was the swag or the better born. And me can say after the game, not that be hear the story say, or show the way Kopama and Nancy was stadium wa. Or bet me about the good news for Chelsea fans and they say, Rich, be like a Kakose Kopama will be fit. Now it's in Yabobi. Not to play 100%, but over to me about some minutes. And the Amatima, your friend Chelsea, and based on the performance, now I shall not maybe Rich. Throughout the last 2 weeks, Fiifi raise the issue be about Chelsea lineups. And he has said, say, Chelsea any more balance with Lavia Cancelo. And Nancy because no name do ke bebo e 7 ho na ko pa ma bebo 10 nti no Enzo Fernandez enya bo ni bimbo. But anytime Enzo so bebo Chelsea lineup nim no as a number 10 on the midfielder onim ball pass to the front line. They create more chances with Enzo. Which means in the game against Arsenal, no, their prediction are by in terms of the probable 11. No, any noni madweke push Abante and friend Kopama to the right. Say the mayor ometimi Enzo Fernandez Abake Moise Caicedo and Romeo Lavia ho. Say the mayor look when they are playing, Kopama will invert Fiifi as a double number 10 with Enzo. Na Abante and friend Rhys James. Who say Rhys James Obano or Yedumana? Obetinya for sideline no sumina na wabo e the amount. Arsenal team you know we predicted say oh Declan Rice edebo and I think say Declan Rice bar he will push Kai Havertz out no sunya head injury to a first number 9 na Abante and friend Martin Odegaard abesiti in the number 10 no. Look asamna me catch there Andy no. And me wanna was it enu na say Emrich. And Andy buy no menini dim koman am say Andy. E wo say Chelsea aba soro pa. But some two teams in so omo I still believe Arsenal is a better team than Chelsea. I didn't say so on Meshe. But I told him say me when say Chelsea bo match. Me when say Arsenal bo match. In all departments of the game from goalkeeping, Raya and Sanchez defense line, Chelsea defense line, Arsenal defense line, midfield, Arsenal midfield, Chelsea midfield, and no more. Me Gigi say Chelsea has done a tremendous job, but still now, no, the little details in the way I about big games, you know, Rich, I still feel Arsenal a better team than team your friend Chelsea. And I'm say I'm going for Arsenal double chance. Okay. Time and Chelsea, I call Manchester. No, me say I'm giving Chelsea double chance because I thought they were a better team than Manchester United. So I think say Arsenal per department, you know, a better team than team my friend Chelsea. Even though Arsenal say no, and no Mkoye and Rich, I will go for a double chance team. Your friend Arsenal. Say Chelsea sha. They should prove me wrong na Monday. You may this uncommon but on paper and on a tactical board, I think say I will give Arsenal our double chance in the Rich.
Yentu Jumadine so emfa emamo yakibi GH. I say if it's about hunger there, then Arsenal players go die at Stamford Bridge. Because Chelsea not be chef club. Although I'm ready, I know. Come refi.
I know I'm not told board. Timisawa.
For code ni shame.
And then Saturday.
Yeah, Befia.
No. He sleeps in the Bemonia. Nyari United bakukra. We hire mukra. I was how much his name.
Okay. Now to the big game.
You're fair free. Sure. Enzo Maresca as a manager, we didn't come on 3 different key things at Chelsea. And one of the most important things, very, very instructive of Enra, Ninkomodi or Chelsea or Kano. And he said, journalists only bisa and he said, last season, Chelsea quite away to the Emirates. No? Arsenal Shalmo almost by 5-0. Start time, no? And Enzo Maresca at one of started so NC. It is not going to be easy for Arsenal. No, the team know about it. He believes strongly say he can upset Arsenal at the Stamford Bridge. Because last season the first leg at the bridge was 2-2. And at Chelsea quite away to Emirates. And a quite shambolic result for them. And so English Premier League table now. Arsenal and Chelsea are on level of points. For Chelsea fans, it's good. Barcelona can say they need consistency and a big win to really understand that they are there. Because still, like I said, Bibiato now owns them free fee. There is always reminiscence of Yemen course where how in the past, affecting you and creeping up in your head once a while. Chelsea are saying that they need to stay at Stamford Bridge and get the results. And for once, they seem to believe that almost skill sets, and then they needed personnel to get a job done. Rich, say, walk the project of Arsenal. Now the two Chelsea, they know. Chelsea are nowhere close to where Arsenal are in terms of our project. Almost squad building. I mean, results, that's the Nyanji. And then I want to make You see, but all your projects for 5 years, no matter what, they may not have gotten results, but they are still going for it. But and then, because of the losses that Mikel Arteta in the last 3 games in T, Rich, so also against Chelsea, he is going to be under enormous pressure. And so right after the international Milan game, no, Mikel Arteta say, "Only all problem here born and the boys in the boy." Now, say almost the same kind of football. Or they said they will go away to Chelsea and then beat Chelsea or Stamford Bridge on them. And also, Mares can say, "Hey, Mikel Arteta Anthony was." I say, there is a lot of confidence that he will upset his team. In the past, the conversation of Arsenal and Chelsea was between Didier Drogba and a branch of Thierry consistently. Only Chelsea for the Casa, I'm saying Drogba will share Arsenal be able to go to. And to be told every time, not share Arsenal. And that's a kakra. We don't have out and out attackers like that. You have opinion next to each other. You can talk of Bukayo Saka and Cole Palmer. But essentially, the story of senior Chelsea for a branch of Caicedo, a player that was on the verge of joining Arsenal, and how our branch of Declan Rice, every Chelsea academy him, Echo West Ham. Frank Lampard almost said they should go ahead and buy a branch of Declan Rice, but Oman Tona, Omokoto a branch of Moise Caicedo, if puts them neck ahead against each other in the conversation lead up to this. Yenim. So a branch of Declan Rice, Ebi Outsna, Rafi Webonabeno, he may not even be part of the traveling squad to go and play part of the game. But in all that, he is an integral member of the team. And I'm at law say, Chelsea, you only come and for only do come. One of the things that they have at the back of their mind, then they say, all the homogeneous personality near the regimes, but in terms of output, talent, any of their player makes me any day, they will give it to a branch of friend Moises Caicedo. Now, this is the data comparing the two this season. This season, Michelle, specifically. Declan Rice, I will show the tackle rates 11, interceptions 9, dual ones 29, ball recoveries 45, aerial duels 7, passes completed 332, forward passes 93. We will analyze and interpret the analytics of the game. Moise Caicedo, 91 tackles, 37 interceptions, 196 duels won, 200 ball recoveries, 31 duels won, 1,904 passes completed, and forward passes of 497 from a branch of Fred Moise Caicedo. Bibia ye clear say, in the tactical setup of Enzo Maresca, one of the key cogs is a branch of Fred Moise Caicedo. Aesthetically, Cole Palmer many the products when he scores goals, and that's all the nice things. But in it, some Chelsea player, what born the home thing? Then Fiifi want all year Juma the Fiifi to make sure that Chelsea gets results, and even adding to the fact that Chelsea are quite away to United. No, only if you manage to go, I mean, they equalize and 1 point above you. It felt they could do in a branch here for Moises Caicedo. He has proven to be so important in the conversation of Chelsea, so much so that and then Obiaja to me say, "Oh, Caicedo maybe you'll buy no issues, kakra." But it looks as if say at the end far and air faba, and the Chelsea are getting exactly who they want. Hold on, Cole Palmer injury tackle on him on Leandro Martinez. Enzo Maresca say he is getting better. We still have 2 days to prepare for the game. Hopefully, and on can wait on Thursday and we can have him for a session and then take a decision. And now Cole Palmer on Instagram and on the Coco to one of them say recovery, and it looks as if he's going to be back to play for Chelsea. On the conversation of the two managers, say we will feed yes, me and your paper apprentice for me. Enzo Maresca call you the prep trouble now pen and Mikel Arteta. Enzo be shame by any day. And then yesterday they were very classy with each other. Obia said nice things about the other person in terms of a Juma or Hodom. What are the possible lineups? We will do the data analytics, then tactical analysis. You know, see how quickly. Yeah, expect it. So this is going to be the Chelsea lineup. Marco Crea a left back. I don't think Coach Enzo Maresca in such a game will play Malo Gusto and resumes interchangeably. And we are Wesley Fofana and a bunch of friend Levi Cole in the middle of the pack. Romeo Lavia and Moise Caicedo as the double pivot. Pedro Neto, Noni Madueke, Cole Palmer, and a bunch of friend Nicolas Jackson should lead the line for Chelsea. For Arsenal, you said Declan Rice and what do know. In Thierry maybe, so we'll take him out of the conversation. Back four here they say William Timber, Gabriel Magalhaes, William Saliba, Benjamin White, David Raya, Gabriel Martinelli, the wing honor, Mikel Merino, Thomas Tepate, Bukayo Saka. Then up top we are expecting Leandro Trossard and a Karavet. I don't think Odegaard best start match because he just came back from injury. And against Inter, once you're Bobby Brisa, Arsenal would want to be compact. Rich, what's the Asema? Liverpool legend Jamie Carragher care about Mikel Arteta. What's the Arteta share Juma or Pep on? But any team I say Jose change any say Pep. And once there is an iota of truth in Sasemo Kano, and you're entirely factual, sir. Because social data we are, it is true. In terms of build up, slow build up from the back, Mikel Arteta and the Arsenal team no, are way below almost the Brentford I say. Oh, and if you look at it, number of open play sequences with 10 or more passes, Arsenal aim building up slowly. And this City over Tony Boasi building. Look at the top three, Southampton or Bobo or Tony Boasi. No, I'm building Kakra cannot be abandoning. Chelsea that same too, Brighton that same, and of course, Manchester. Arsenal and yes, sir, they are more direct. They are quick in between the lines, and then they want to make sure somebody disruptive channels now. But if you look at this other metric of open play, counter attack, any set piece. The first thing in analysis for this game, how good and almost impeccable Arsenal are from set pieces. This season here, this set piece in common. Now Arsenal, now say Kim. Then Obi and Bisa Enzo Maresca about set piece once our press conference more on one of by. Also show intermatch nibi. Na kone be Arsenal here be na say on babeshe.
Arsenal they never.
They are solid with their set piece.
On the omo I think I'm the players only have 5. Omo dey na opponent in HC. It is a nipa ne ball na. Okay, keep on a normal position Fiifi. Then they run into channels. Normal pen there.
You see, where one of those things. According to Mikel Robert, who is the set piece coach of Arsenal, I'm gonna prepare set piece no based on who weakness.
Okay.
It's Oba, when you say team ready, I'm gonna talk guys. It's the best City, Diano, everything is different. Omoni Aston Villa also very good with set piece. Manchester City excellent with set piece. Brighton and Wolverhampton very good with set piece. And Arsenal, Arsenal 10 open play goals, counter attack, 2 set piece, 4. And end of the year, Juma, in terms of possession, they don't have too much of the possession. Only a 10th average team with possession, which also fits into it. The only thing is also Arsenal team now, only more fluid than Jose Mourinho team. Now, even tactical analysis, after talking about data. Arsenal for no build up in a very, very funny way. And I saw it against International Milan. I think that's what they do against Chelsea. Say Arsenal build up. They want to use their goalkeeper David Raya and then spread the 2 center backs almost against City. The plan is that almost use 2 full backs now. And stretch it base pair now with the press. Then they have enough numbers. McCann several times say the underlying principle in terms of ball progression and the build up is a superiority now. Your friend numerical superiority no. So players think more than now to me passing them now and that's what Arsenal will seek to do like this. That's how they build up. Now, if Arsenal are building up like this, what now happens? They say Arsenal both to press this. They now invite on 2 fullbacks now. Both Gabriel Martinelli and maybe both William Timber, any advantage from Benjamin White to come inverted. Senegal will have a very good rest defense. Now, this game will be hinged on 1, duels. 2, the rest defense of Arsenal. And then 3, the territorial dominance of Arsenal team. And they will only do anymore there. Then they go into a 5 stretch against a back 4, say a 6 1 against a back 5 to try and control the games now. against Newcastle United, Arsenal entity and almost bore a semblance of a 4-2-4, 4-4-2 mid-block shape without the ball. Consistently, at the about Newcastle for 1 year, and they say they sought to also go long because Arsenal for were compact, not me narrow. Almost preventing Newcastle from having loads of the ball. They go quickly in between the channels and go long to do their job. And it's rich. The 3 things Chelsea would have to do today, they say 1. Enzo Maresca, that junior should be first thing. Saying you about disrupting Arsenal rest defense now. Because they say rest defense, not the base of Arsenal defense now. Inverted fullbacks in the clubbing fee from them. When I compact, then they have the Abraham Magaisi and Saliba Odechi. How do you do that? The first thing is that, so we show this picture. Because the fullbacks have inverted it, there is what we call, like you mentioned, the channel runs. Chelsea would have to make sure say, and that's every much now. Nicholas Jackson will do an excellent channel running. It's a winning team that the same. The ball has to go to the side. The winning team, they free on him. So space no, he should attack it very well. Win the ball from there, move Chelsea up the pitch, and that's how they can create chances. The thing is that, say Arsenal, yes, I do we are. That's what more penny waha. They do what we call the territorial dominance. No, they can rise a fighter. Only the leader of the counter press. Ball in the quickly they counter press you to win it. They make sure some people will cheer on them. They make sure some prevent you from having lots of possession to hurt them even in transitions because they are very, very good at it. Now, was against Inter, goal no consider was from a penalty. So I want to analyze that game. But certain games be a City, Arsenal, Abo, I'm not consider balls now. One of the things that have been done tactically very well has been the positioning of, especially even against City. Saying a City for you see Josko Vardiol, we inverted fullback. City also plays similarly to Maresca. Josko Vardiol being inverted by Fiifi, and sometimes he can invert into the half space as a 10 or invert as a DM. Omo yes, Sadian. Omo Timmy Penny and Bantia Fen Bukayo Saka several times, and City got up. How are Chelsea going to disrupt Arsenal for rest defense now? Using Abante Feno Marco Creya or even Malo Gusto to pull Abante Feno Bukayo Saka centrally. Then they can isolate whichever winger on that area, get it 1v1, and then play for it to dictate the pace of the game. Another very, very important conversation in that game now, Chelsea. Then also the 1v1 threat out wide. Chelsea wingers now. Man City first goal against Arsenal was from Savio. Pulling a bunch of friend Ricardo Calafiori to come deeper to him, turning around, creating a gap for space because of course now Bernardo Silva, Thomas Tepa, Kevin Ike Bruno and any Declan Rice on this side created this space in here. Once Abante your friend Haaland got into it, the channel runs did come and asked Man City for Enyomugo, which
near DC.
Chelsea cannot afford for Arsenal to bully them. Traditionally, see, no, you bully the whole Chelsea. Chelsea they bully Arsenal. Arsenal don't bully Chelsea. But essentially, no crescent in the last few years, Arsenal inside that Chelsea so. They will be from Frank Lampard time. They will be Chelsea be obono. The sad thing is that this season, teams that Chelsea in that bomb, that's a team running by one inside and so Chelsea in TV share mini matches. Against Man City, Chelsea did not get a result. Against Liverpool, Chelsea get results. No. Against Manchester United, Chelsea get results. No. And they are going to play against Arsenal. I think, say, if Declan Rice is not playing, and even if he's playing, I think that Chelsea will win midfield on it. And if they win it, they take their chances, they'll win. This season, I've not gone for a Chelsea straight win. In all of the big games, they be a hedge, but this is a game that Chelsea will win. And I'm here on Monday. We'll do the post-match analysis of how Enzo Maresca, be Arsenal, more 2-0. That was Stamford Bridge.
And Francesca, no song. Ayala Vietna, on so Emra at some 4.7, in Shawans 4.5, live our tuning radio. More anamo company, Semunya, tuning in ano. It's a Insure FM, Adom, Asampa. In fact, multimedia stations need now to be
so my info, in the mouth, pics no.
cold no.
This weekend you're cold no.
Okay.
This weekend.
Antine papa so.
Yeah, try pass.
Na Ayala ngwemu ntam.
Yeah, you be make sure say you be protect to see come out. 3